Hello and welcome to the home of Mum Motivation. My name is Veena V and I am the founder of Mum to Millionaire. It is a podcast, a YouTube channel and online training courses. I'm doing a live video right now because I don't know about you, but I'm really rubbish with being consistent. I'm great at doing stuff in my business, I was going to say I'm great at marketing, but I'm I'm not great at marketing at all. But I'm just good with getting the content out there. But I'm rubbish with consistency. So every Monday at 10 a.m. UK time, I'm supposed to be coming live on the Mum to Millionaire YouTube channel, but it's half term next week. And I thought, let me be realistic with myself. Am I really going to do that? Probably not. So I thought, let me come here now on a Friday and do this for you live. So I don't miss any weeks and I'm staying consistent. Today I want to talk to you about difficult people in your life. We can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to something. Now, it sounds so simple, doesn't it? And it's easier said than done. But I really wish I knew this a few years ago when I was in a really horrible, abusive relationship. I wish I knew that my life didn't have to be full of negativity and misery and, all that kind of stuff. I wish I knew that I didn't have to cry all day and think, why is that person like that? Why is my life like that? Because the more I was thinking about it, it would just happen more and more. And what I was focusing on was my current situation. I wasn't focusing on how I wanted my life to be. I wasn't focusing on that I didn't have to be in this situation. Now, being positive and learning to deal with situations, it's a steep learning curve. Like, I'm still learning every day. I still slip up now, even though I think I've become very good at learning to react to certain situations and, overcome it quicker than I used to. I'm still going through this. Certain situations can happen in my life and I'm just like, great life. Hey, Gregory, how are you? Gregory says great life lesson. It is indeed. And, I'm going to kind of put this in a way if you don't really understand what I'm saying. So back in the day, I used to be very athletic. I used to do all the clubs out there. I've always been very slim. Then I had my son when I was 22 when I gave birth to him. And even after I had him, I lost the weight quite quickly because I was out and about with him all the time. He was in his pushchair. I was taking him for walks. I was like, yes, all that. Well, I wasn't really some of the time. Anyway, that's another story. You can go and watch the previous videos, what my life used to be like. But the point is, I was getting out there. I was always doing exercise. Now, when my son started school, I also started working full time, more or less. So I stopped doing any kind of, physical activity. I went to my parents' house one day and they looked at me and just literally looked at my stomach and they were like, Veena, are you pregnant? And I was like, excuse me, I had a little accident once. I ain't gonna do that again. But then I thought, oh my God, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, do you know what? I do have quite a big stomach. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, the point of this is being positive, learning to deal with negative situations is like a muscle. You have to keep training yourself. So, after my parents said that to me, I went to the gym and I had to obviously work out harder than I ever had in my life because I let myself slip. I wasn't doing exercise. And it's the same with dealing with, negative situations, negative people in your life. You have to be working on yourself and how you react to different things every single day. Even this year, I've had a great couple of months at the beginning of the year, but recently I've let myself slip, where I've been getting angry much more quicker, or I might have been starting to feel a little bit bitter. And I'm like, no, Veena, come on, you can do this. So the whole point of this video is that, yes, you can overcome anything. If something is happening in your life right now that's a bit negative, if someone's being negative towards you, you can learn to react better to it. But just bear in mind that you're gonna have to practice this, and you're gonna have to, and it sounds really weird, doesn't it? But it is like a muscle. You have to be practicing it every day. Otherwise, you will slip up. And I hold my hands up, and I slipped up literally yesterday. My ex picked my son up from school, and he just said something, and I was just like, oh my God. But, I went into the other room and I was like, Veena, come on, you need to calm down. You can't, if I get angry with him, if I react to the situation and make it even more angry and negative, who's going to lose out? It's going to be me, and it's going to be my son. So you can't, I was going to say you can't do it. Obviously, you need to go through emotions. But what I'm trying to say is that you need to learn to deal with things faster and quicker. And how you deal with situations is all about you. Don't blame other people and think, oh, that person made me angry. That person did that to me. You need to learn techniques to take yourself away from the situation. Even think about it from their point of view. Lovely notebook says, hi Veena, really good advice. I sometimes let things get on top of me as well. And it's about self-control. Exactly. It is about self-control. If you're watching this video and you're like, how is Veena reacting with people? This is the live video I'm recording on YouTube right now. It's called YouTube Live. I will leave a link that will pop up right now. If you want to learn more about YouTube Live and actually take a course and learn how you could be doing this for your business, remember YouTube is great for building your brand online. So please start doing live streaming. It's really great. I don't have to edit this video. It's quick. It gets uploaded to YouTube straight away. Right, let's get back to the point very quickly. But yes, we just need to be practicing this every day. I'll tell you a really quick story before I go. Even today, I was walking to school with my son, and there was two other mums kind of walking with me as well. One of the mums was literally walking right next to me, but she didn't even talk to me. She was talking to the mum in front of us, and I was walking, and I was like, do you know what? This is very rude what's going on here. My son and her son have not a problem, but there was a few arguments in the past, but they were both talking to each other and they were fine. And we've always been nice to each other. And I thought in my head, hold on, is she reacting to me in a weird way because of what has happened? Or, am I just seeing things differently? And I'm not going to lie, I came home and I was like, that is really rude, what just happened. Imagine someone walking next to you, but they're not even looking or talking to you, they're talking to the person in front of you. Now, me in the past, I would have been like, oh my God, I would have probably cried about that, I'm not going to lie. I would have cried and thought about that all day. But instead, I got home and I thought, do you know what? I wish her well. Maybe she does have an issue with me. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she didn't even realize what she was doing. Maybe I'm seeing too much into the situation. But rather than me focusing on it and putting all my energy into it, I'm thinking, do you know what? What happened has happened. I've talked about it now and I'm gonna move on from it. Maybe she saw the situation in a different way. Maybe I saw it in a different way. So all you can do, if someone is being negative, if something's happened, that's a really tiny thing that happened, but I could let that really affect my whole day, and I'm not gonna let it because, it's not a big deal what happened. I need to let it go. I need to move on. I need to think, okay, that happened. I need to wish her well, wish myself well, and move on with my life. I'm not gonna let it affect me. So there you go. That is what I wanted to say to you in this live video here on YouTube, is that you can't control what happens to you, but you really can control how you react to something. So please start practicing it. And it's like a little game. If someone annoys you, don't react straight away and be all angry. Just try and I know it's easier said than done, but just try your best to react in a positive way. And it is going to take time. Trust me. It's taken me a very long time to get there, and I still slip up on occasions as well. I'm also going to link below, and it should pop up now, a link to a really great podcast, the Mum to Millionaire podcast, when a guy called Manj came on the show, and he basically coaches millionaires. He coaches CEOs of massive companies like New Look. If you're from America, Gregory, I think you're from America. It's like a really big retail shop here in the UK. So what I'm going to do is link that below. That's a really great listen because he puts what I'm saying into a really good context. And yeah, just how you can be reacting to situations better in your life. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet to this channel, please click here, or there's a big red button below. Also watch that previous mum motivation episode, and I will also leave links below to some affordable courses that you can take as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye. Have a great day. I love you. Bye.